Sorry, I know I shouldn't message you. And shouldn't. This is so disrespectful. Hey roomies, I'm Jasmine Emerald, and today I'm bringing to you guys another Reddit dating advice video where I'm pretty much going to find a topic on Reddit and talk about it, share with you guys. And I also would love for you guys to share your own personal opinions, especially if you guys have been through a similar situation, or if you just have some thoughtful words of wisdom that could be helpful to somebody who may come across this and be going through a similar situation. But without further ado, let's jump into this video. So the person who wrote this is a 28-year-old female, and the other person is a 33-year-old male. It says, my ex, who is 33 years old, told me he's getting married. I am in a very happy relationship with my fiance. Out of the blue, my ex messaged me on social media. Haven't seen him for years. I was shocked seeing his message. It said, hey, sorry I shouldn't be messaging you. I'm going to take a big step in my life and was thinking of you. Be for real. I'm going to get married. I don't know if this is right or wrong telling you. All I wanted to say is thank you, and I'm sorry for being an ass. I have learned a lot from you, to be honest. You are a very beautiful person inside and out, and I wasn't able to keep up with the passion and loyalty. You will always be in a soft corner of my heart. I wish you all the best for your future. I feel good to tell you if anything good has happened to me. I still have the first birthday card which you have given me. I do read it each year. It makes me feel good. I hope you're still the same when you talk. Anyways, have a great journey ahead, and I'm really proud of myself that I had you once. Thank you, and take care. Bye for now. This is so disrespectful. In my personal opinion, like, if you actually supposed to be getting married, why are you contacting your ex? And I could just, you know what, I'm going to come back to this message. I'm going to break it down. But anyway, so it says, as you can probably tell by reading that, he did ruin our relationship. We were together for 3 years with our on and off relationship. He was talking to other girls on social media during our relationship. He knew I didn't like it, but continued doing so. I loved him so much, but I did end up leaving him because I couldn't handle that betrayal feeling anymore. I couldn't trust him ever again. It's a sickening feeling. I feel that. Because I've been in a situation similar where I was wondering why the person I'm dating is supposedly flirting, you know, potentially pursuing other girls. And I feel like one thing that a lot of people do not understand, or at least from my experience, I know I've dated a couple of guys, and they would be looking at me sideways like it's not a big deal, the fact that, you know, I'm hearting or commenting or flirting with other girls on social media, but it's like, that's what you did to get with me. You know, I feel like they don't understand the fact that this is how we started off talking. Do you see the issue I'm having here? Like, this is the same thing you did with me when we first started talking. But it says, I am shocked and confused why he reached out to me. I wasn't sure if he wanted to make me jealous because he knows I'm currently doing well with my current relationship, or if he is feeling very guilty and regret what he has done to me. I think it's a bit of both, to be honest. I do feel guilty for feeling emotional about this. The reason being was he knew I wanted to get married with him. I saw a future with him. I tried talking about our future. We just never worked out. I knew we wouldn't, but I knew that he still loved me after I left him. Girl, I can't tell you how to feel, but I think that's an ex for a reason. That's all I'm going to say clearly, because he was going out of his way to do something he should not have been doing in the first place, because why would you go out of your way to reach out to an ex? Why? The fact that he still reached out to me to let me know how he's feeling is strange. I immediately thought about how his soon-to-be wife would be feeling, finding out that he's talking to his ex. I'm glad that I'm not in her position. That could have been me. Could have. I'm glad he is moving on, but is he really moving on? Honestly, it don't even matter. You have a whole fiance. Let's just say that. To me, it's given he hasn't moved on at all. Let's break down this message. Sorry, I know I shouldn't message you. And shouldn't. I'm going to take a big step in my life and was thinking of you. Why? We not together. I'm your ex. I'm going to get married. Exactly. You have somebody. Why are you contacting her? I don't know if this is right or wrong to tell you. It's wrong. All I wanted to say is thank you, and I'm sorry for being an ass, okay? And, you know, that's the thing that gets me, because I've had exes, And people who have done me wrong contact me later in life. And some of them would send me long messages, emails, whatever, letters, whatever. And I would just be sitting there looking like, this is clearly for you because this means nothing to me. That sounds so bad, but it does. It really means nothing to me. I don't care that you feel sorry. Like, that whole chapter is closed. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that you are not the same person anymore. They don't understand that you're on a different level now. Like, you have transformed and grown, and they're still stuck on being with you. Like, why aren't you meeting somebody else you could be with? You know what I mean? Or growing. Okay, it says, I have learned a lot from you, to be honest. Okay. That's nice. You are a very beautiful person inside and out, and I wasn't able to keep up with the passion and loyalty. You will always be in the soft corner of my heart. You're getting married. What is the reason for even sharing that information? Why would you have a soft corner of your heart for your ex? Baffling. I wish you all the best for the future. If you did, you would mind your own business and not be contacting her. I feel good to tell you if anything good has happened to me. For what? Do you think she cared? Well, she obviously does care because she wrote this. But it's like, to me, it's given self-absorbed and them wanting to see if they cause a thought, a tremble, a what if. I feel like that was the whole purpose of this thing. A reaction, you know? Because they said, I still have the first birthday card which you have given me. I do read it each year. Which is crazy. I'm sorry. You know, I know people value and appreciate sentimental things. But at the same time, it's like, I would be pissed if I found out my fiance was still reading an old birthday card from an ex and read it each year. I would also be pissed in general about the fact that they were contacting their ex in the first place. Because to me, it's given you want me to stop the wedding. Inappropriate, selfish. But they were like, I still have the first birthday card which you're giving me. I do read each year. It makes me feel good. Exactly. Self-absorbed. They only thinking about themselves. I hope you're still the same when you talk. They don't think I'm not going to say they don't think you've changed, but they have a concept of who you used to be in their head, of what they remember about you. And again, like I said, with exes, they'll pop back up and they'll be thinking about this version of you that probably don't even exist no more because of what they did. And just changes in life in general. Anyways, have a great journey ahead, and I'm really proud of myself that I had you once. Self-absorbed. Thank you and take care. Bye for now. For now, you mean for good. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, to me, it's given, you know, it could even mean they could have probably found out that you got engaged. And they honestly could have been like, oh, she got engaged, I gotta get engaged too. And they might have proposed. And then they were probably like, okay, I'm going to share this information so she can understand I'm moving on too. But let me just let her know in the event that she's not paying me any attention. It's giving self-absorbed, I want you to stop the wedding. Man, good luck to the woman he is marrying. Oh my gosh. I feel sorry for her. Because this is messy to me. This is so messy to me. There's no reason this person who wrote this should ever interact with their ex. They want to get a reaction, a rise out of the person. And you know, I'm one of those people who, that's one of the reasons why I say that a lot of times you can't be friends with exes. Because a lot of times they'll still be wanting to be with you. Like, unless it's truly mutual, I feel like sometimes they low-key be longing to be with you again. So, for example, when I was younger, there were a variety of times when someone I would be talking to, you know, we would end up stop talking. And they would be like, okay, let's be friends. And unfortunately, I'm going to say this, when you stop being in a relationship with somebody and then they tell you, let's still be friends, it's giving friends with benefits. Like, they still want to have that access to you, but they still want to be able to be in the streets and do whatever they're going to do, right? And then there's also the factor that when exes come back, I have had exes return years later. When I say years, I mean literally 7, 10 years later. I could create a whole video actually on this one particular situation that had me cracking up. But anyway, practically every person I've ever dated, almost, like where I was actually in a relationship with them, or it was somewhat serious, they have contacted me years later. And to me, I don't really like that because a lot of them had the same story after a while. Some of them would be like, yeah, you know, I was thinking we could be friends. They didn't want to be my friend. They wanted to see if there was space in my life for them. They wanted to see what I was up to, if I was dating anybody. If I wasn't dating anybody, they wanted to see if they had a chance to rekindle something. Or sometimes they were just lonely and they wanted to see what I was doing. Or they were bored and they wanted to see what I was doing. Some of them, I even feel like some of them probably went through all the exes in their phone book to see who was actually going to get them a shot. I really was feeling like that. I really felt like that some of the times. But yeah, it's very interesting when exes contact you. Because it's like, this version of me, you're contacting me and you're thinking about a version of me that does not even exist anymore. And a lot of people, like I said, they don't understand that. If I dated you in 2010, what makes you think I would be the same exact person in 2020? I really don't know how people don't really get that. But a lot of people are very self-absorbed. They're not self-aware. They may feel bad for what they did when, you know, they had you before, but at the same time, it's like, okay, the only reason why you're coming back to me is because you probably went out there, figured out there's nothing else out there, and now that you're damaged. Okay, I know that sounds so bad, but now that you have sold your oats, potentially, because they could still be for the streets, but now that you've been through dating all these different women, you realize the grass ain't green on the other side. You want to come back to me and be like, maybe there's a chance between us. It's not. Sorry, one of my sisters called me, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on the, I'm blanking out. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this topic of discussion down below in the comments. Make sure you guys check out my other videos. I do have a whole playlist dedicated to dating advice. I do have some other playlists down below, some mukbangs where I talk about other topics as well. So make sure you guys check that out. But without further ado, stay blessed, stay positive. I'll be seeing you again soon.